Okay, out of the worst experiences, some good can come. And my next guest has done what most of us simply could not. Anthony Harry Moffitt is a combat veteran completing 11 active service deployments across 30 years of service in our Defence Forces. He was a team commander in the Special Air Services Regiment. He was wounded in action in 2008. Now, he's also the author of a book. It's 11 Bats, that's its title, which is a fantastic read for everyone. I recommend you get it. It clears the fog of war to take you inside a deeply personal journey of service, of mateship, of life and death, and indeed how cricket can actually bring people together. Harry is also involved with a new project. It's an Australian first music and arts festival featuring veteran musicians, artists and businesses that are going to help to connect with our veterans and their families with the Victorian community. Now, it's got some great live music lined up, including John Swan, the Riflemen, and this one group called the Externals, which is Australia's first, and I believe still only, Spec Ops band, in which the multi-talented Harry Moffitt is the lead singer. I'm delighted to say Harry joins me now. Harry, it's lovely to have you on the show again. You're a man of many talents, but tell us about this festival and what it means to the veteran community.
Yeah, thanks, Cory. So it's Rock for R&R, Reflection and Remembrance. It'll be held at the Shrine of Remembrance on the 13th, Sunday the 13th of March in about a week's time. And it's a first ever, it's Australian first for veterans to celebrate music and the arts together, brought to you by veterans. And it's also a first for the Shrine of Remembrance, generally renowned for ceremonial type events, but we're going to rock it up a little on the 13th and really looking forward to it.
It seems to me, I mean, we revere the Shrine of Remembrance and it is a very solemn place, but you've been in theatre of war, you've lost good friends, you've seen and done some things that many of us couldn't cope with. It's a tribute to diggers, isn't it, that they get together, they generally have a good time remembering their friends and fallen comrades, don't they? It's not always just looking in and seeing the glass half empty. They sort of reflect positively about even the harshest of losses.
Yeah, definitely. I think all of the hard times and the suffering at times, or the trauma of service and the extreme experiences bring us closer together. And I think music and the arts has an untapped tonic, if you like. It's a therapy that we can express our feelings and emotions in another way, and hopefully that resonates with the rest of the community. You know, music, my passion, writing about your experiences and you know, celebrating them and being able to perform them in front of other veterans is a great privilege. And as I said, you know, I hope that the music resonates. We released an album last year on November 11th, Remembrance Day. And I think anyone who takes a look at that, it's available on Spotify, check it out, Rock for R&R. I think once you start to listen to the music, you can hear that therapeutic nature of music and the arts coming through, and we've had a lot of great feedback to that extent.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Now, the Externals, that's your band. I've tried to describe the music genre to people, and I can't really do it. I certainly can't do it justice. What's the history of the band, and why did you go down this path in conjunction with your military career?
It was like a place to a third place away from you know, the rigours of service, and also the pressures of family life too. There's a lot of strain on our family lives, and it was a place where a lot of us could get together, play music, unleash a few emotions. As I said, write music about those experiences. We started in 1990. We were an all SAS band at that stage, and played a lot of shows locally around Perth. And we've stood the test of time, I like to think. We're writing our 7th album at the moment, and we're playing shows regionally and locally over the next year. And the one that we're most passionate about is the Rock for R&R, as I said, an Australian first for veterans, veteran arts and music artists to get together and give a different tilt to the Australian community about what veterans, being a veteran is, and service life means to us.
Well, I hope as many people as possible support it. Tell us again, it's Sunday week, Shrine of Remembrance in Melbourne. How do people get tickets? How do they get involved? Can they chip in, donate? What's the story?
Yeah, look, we're not looking, it's not a cap in hand venture, but I appreciate the thought, Corey. Look, come down, it's a free event. We'll have, it's a family friendly event. We've got veteran owned businesses as well there for food and drinks. We'll have activities for the kids and families. There's a grassed area. The weather looks like it's going to be great. So come down, bring a picnic blanket and come and enjoy the music. The music starts at 2, wraps up about 8. We've got 6 of the best veteran artists and musicians or musicians and bands. You mentioned John Swan, Stella Anning, who is an incredible talent, a national talent, and also Anthony Field, famous for his exploits with the Wiggles, will be appearing with the Rifleman, a veteran himself. So we're super excited about the whole event, and it'll be onwards and upwards from here in a national tour, we hope, in the not too distant future.
That's fantastic. I wish I could join you. I'm going to be away somewhere else, but I wish more strength to your arm and to the veteran community. Get behind it, Australia. It's going to be a fantastic event. Harry Moffitt, I really appreciate your time. Thanks for joining me.